welcome to the All In Alliance Poker Podcast. This is our season premiere, season 3. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the House Woodmancy.
King Marty and the Heezy.
Andi Lynn Tickner.
We're all back together, yes. And we have a very special guest, Mr. Daddy himself, Woody, Jesse Woodmansey. How you doing, Jesse?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. Thanks for joining us.
Daddy.
And yes, that is Chris's dad. So we finally got him on. Finally. It's taking too long.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
That's what she said.
I'm old, you know.
She said that.
For all you listeners out there, we're doing this podcast at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Well, either way, welcome to the party.
Right to party.
Well,
Jesse, welcome to the party. Old man McGee.
You're in my group there, Lee, you know.
Yeah, I'm one of the few. Well, although we got some 40-year-olds on here, except one.
Marty, you're like, what, 57?
Close. Yeah. Hey, real quick, we have a listener in Prague that wants you to wear a ski mask and say daddy the way you do on the other podcast. Weird. He's a subscriber. So, yeah, I'm 42. 42.
Yeah, 42. Okay, yeah. So you're out there. So you are delusional.
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 In terms of...
I'm the only one under 40.
Chris
Well,
is.
I'm 29, so.
Oh, yeah.
My sister and I are having a birthday party in Costa Rica for our 40th birthday party in January. So who's excited? I am.
Yes, of course. We all are. And
Wait,
Not turning 40, but just having a party for my birthday.
I mean,
we're invited.
isn't 39 really just 40 anyway?
Yeah.
You know what? Nobody asked you, old man McGee.
Well, that's my train of thought. I mean, if you turn 39, I mean, it might as well just be 40 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, let's get this party started. So last week we had us 3 tables again. It was our season opener, just like our podcast is our season premiere. So, hey, we made it to season 3, just like we do in our league. And Chris, why don't you give us some updates? How many people joined and how did it go for the first night?
Oh, it was great. We had 20 people officially signed up. We had it's our chapter 9 season of the summer 10-week singles event, WSOP theme event, and it came out great. We have 5 new people. The new people is Brian, Sherry, Carrie, Q, and four new people. So we have 4 new people. So Brian, Sherry, Carrie. That's funny. Sherry, Carrie.
Kind of like Carrie.
Like
Yeah, it's kind of like Marty and Party. Yes.
Yeah, Party Marty.
Oh yeah, Party Marty.
And Farty.
Jesus Christ.
Farty Marty Party.
I like to party. Like my name is Chris, and I like to party.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we have 4 new people. Brian was awesome. He was referred by Ryan, which is our leader.
Well, by me, actually, but we're gonna let that one slide.
Are you serious? You have a backstory to?
There's definitely a backstory.
Can you enlighten us?
Yeah, one day I was looking for a sub. It was a weird Thursday. We were missing one person, I think, and I found my sub. I called Brian. He was dark and rainy. Yeah, I called Brian. I was like, "Hey, what up, Brian?" I was like, "What you doing, man?" He's like, "Nothing." I said, "Hey, you want to come play some cards, dude? We need a sub." And he's like, "Yeah, I would, but I got this, and this." I was like, "Well, I tell you what, man. We got a league that we play in on Thursdays. Ryan and I and Andy play, and so I mentioned it, and I said, "Hey, why don't you come out and play?" He goes, "Man, I would." I was like, "Why don't you join next season then?" He goes, "All right, cool. Yeah, that sounds like good. That sounds good."
Oh,
like,
shit. That sounds like a confirmation to me.
So I said, "Okay, cool, great."
What are you talking about?
Brian. So
Brian. B.
Yeah,
B.
yeah,
Brian.
B. So now I go. I'm like, all right, cool. And time goes by, and then we're getting ready to go into the first week, or a couple weeks go by, and Ryan goes, he goes, "Hey man, guess who decided to join?" I was like, "Who?" He's like, "Brian. Brian's gonna go out and come out and play." I was like, "Oh, good man. I'm glad you listened to me." And like that's it. And it goes on. And then week 1, I find out, the referral thing. He's like, "Yeah, man, I brought him here, Ryan." And I said, "What the fuck?" I was like, I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, what just happened right now? I was like, Ryan, and I didn't want to take that away from Ryan, but
here's referral.
Here's what happened. And Brian's not gonna like this either, but he's gonna have to hear it because everybody else has heard it. I didn't make it to his wedding because my son. We were going to spend Thanksgiving with my son in Colorado. He was getting ready to go to Germany, getting ready to leave. So we were like, we got to go spend Thanksgiving. So I didn't go to his wedding. He's been salty on me for the longest, and Ryan was his best man.
Wow.
So that's what happened. So anyway,
wait. Would you have been the best man if you were with?
Oh no. Brian and Brian go way back. They're good friends.
So back.
That would have been.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
Way
So,
back, way deep,
but
I'm
hey,
sure.
Marty,
Yeah.
So, Marty, you basically confirmed that you invited Brian. So as of Thursday, you're going to get the referral chips. So when Ryan asked me for where's his referral chips, I'm going to have to.
Well, no, but
you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that
That's
because
against the rules.
because we had already started first of all, and there's a reason why I let Ryan get his chips because I'm already getting the referral chips on Carrie.
So
yeah. And also, B also played all of last season, so that would have been Ryan's referral.
no, not B. No, not B. Brian.
Brian with a B.
Brian with a Y. Because Brian and B are both the same, so you can't say
Oh yeah, my bad.
Brian with a Y.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so confused. I wrote it pretty down. I don't see two Brians.
Yeah, we did have two Brians. So we have a B and a Brian.
No, we don't have a B. They're both with B. You have a Brian with a Y.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah, Brian with a Y. Okay, so Marty, you referred Brian with a Y technically, but Ryan with an R.
Yeah, because when they asked Brian who referred him, he said Ryan.
Ryan
because he was being salty. So there's nothing I can do about that, which is okay.
Now we're gonna.
I just like
you're right. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
And Marty likes to. You know, when he parties, he likes to mix it up. So he doesn't like to hog everything. So
yeah, I'm not messy. So let everybody get a share. I'm good.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a Mandingo party.
No, that's gross as fuck, bro. Anyway, so let's.
All right. Then we have Sherry, was referred by Lee.
Sherry with an I.
She's also a bowler from Friday nights and Thursday nights.
Yes. Who we've yet to see. We have not seen her yet because she subbed. She had a sub.
I know her husband. I know her husband very well. I know her a little bit.
Yeah, I do, because you guys like to party.
Oh my god.
Then we have a sub Carrie referred by Marty. Marty referred Carrie. Welcome back, Carrie. I'm glad to have you in the league. And then our last new person is Q.
Yes, sir.
Referred by Lee again.
Yeah.
A two bagger by Lee.
Teabagger?
A tea bag. I was about to say it's a
two bagger. A two bagger. All right. Thank you, Lee, for referrals. Hope you enjoy the referral.
And Marty,
I would love if my referrals actually joined the league.
Who?
Kemi and Hayden.
I text them multiple times and they say
No, I know. No, I know. It's not you.
Hemi and who?
Hayden.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But we had a spontaneous night. It was awesome. Gino took the tables that night. He was running hot. He took 29 points. And then the first one out was Stephanie.
Because of no show only. Stephanie, I love you.
I tried my best to get her a sub. I really did. It was just so short notice. Could have happened, but hopefully she's there this week and she just climb back up. Because knowing Stephanie, she's going to kill it. Once she's there, she can climb back up with them. Yes, I bet she does. Hey, she's a single woman.
Just like we have children.
She's here to proud. She's proud.
And also, her kids are so cool.
Yeah. But that's how the week went. Basically, Gino, Ryan, Peyton, and Chris Woodmansey took the top first through fourth. And then Lee took fifth, Will, sixth, King Marty, sixth, tied with six. My daddy, aka Jesse, eighth place. Brian, the new guy, ninth. Michael, 10th. Sherry, 11th. B, 12th. Carrie, 13th. Q, 14th. Not bad. Gabe, 15th. Ronnie, 16th. Robert, 16th.
Comes
Sue, 18th. And then that's it. And Stephanie, 20th. All right. Andy was 19th.
Oh, it was a rough night. I sat at the same table as Andy. It was a rough night. She literally had two great hands get this mud hole stomped in both of them, and it just sucked because she should have won those hands, but she got out-ribbered on both. But I'm sure she'll tell you herself.
Yep, Gino could not lose that table that night.
He couldn't lose any table. He got first, which is the only I'm less angry than I was on Thursday because of that. if he had like been the next out, I would have probably like lost my shit on myself. Like actually shut my pants. No, I mean,
Sit yourself again.
I would have had a pity party in the bathroom by myself for a while.
Nice.
So you didn't get as mad at Gino as you got as mad at me from 2 weeks
It's
ago.
week 1 of a 10-week league. This was the one again, like, and I told you this individually. Yeah, I walked away, but I'm not mad at you. I mean, I can only control my own playing, right? I can't control the hands. So I wasn't really upset. I just was like, fuck it, like whatever. Plus, you're my DD and you like to knock me out all the time. I mean, physically and mentally. No, I'm just joking. Jackson cars.
Hey, tell us more. Tell us more.
But
Yeah, like did it happen in a car? Oh, my bad.
But if you had been arms that night, I guarantee you I'd have at least a couple holds, maybe in the shoulder or somewhere.
Oh God, no.
You were pissed. You were pissed.
No, I wasn't.
And
I mean,
I was
okay,
like,
let's be honest. Like Marty, you've seen
Yes.
me upset, not at you specifically, but just in general,
Yeah.
like livid, like fuming. Would you? Well, I guess you weren't there that night, but I mean, if I'm saying,
I was there. I was there.
oh yeah, well,
I was at your table.
No, not
No,
last
no,
week.
no,
I'm talking about
I saw you
2
lose.
weeks ago.
two
No,
weeks
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a
weeks ago,
repeat, so
Marty.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I've also seen you really mad too, and that wasn't mad. So
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
No, and
yeah,
2
you
weeks
didn't
ago, I
say
was,
2 weeks
yeah.
ago.
That's
You
good,
did 2 weeks ago.
That's good.
Yeah, but I heard her at the other table. I was at the other table. I can't hear her.
Yes, he heard it.
Yeah, but again, like you guys don't know me well enough to be upset. Like I can ask Ryan. We can like passion Ryan right now. Like, yeah, I was mad, but I wasn't. I was mad that you're the one that took me out, but I wasn't mad at you.
Oh,
All right, I'll put that. I'll take
that's
it.
good. That's good.
yeah, I just validated it. What the hell was
Well, I mean, that's what I want to ask y'all. That's what I want to ask you, Lee, Andy, and Marty. You were at the table with Gino. I mean, how was he playing? Was he playing like aggressive, stupidly, or like conservative?
No,
Like, how was he playing?
he was betting the way he should be betting. Problem
Yeah,
was,
Whoa,
I
whoa,
would say
right.
normal.
problem was he
what we're
was
missing is
on every
how he started. Yo, that's what we're failing to talk about is how he started. He was down where he was saying things like, "I don't even have enough to get me through the next set of blinds. Like I don't have enough chips for." What happened?
Shoving? Was he shoving?
Well,
He was losing the first part. After the break, something changed. Either his seat, I knew he changed seat, but like moved over one. But something else happened because he started. He won one big hand, and that's what kind of raked him into where he was kind of like in chip league qualifier, right?
yeah.
And then once he got chip league, then he was playing the way he needed.
So Marty, he didn't change seats because there was nobody out at our table.
Yeah.
No. He just scooted over where your seat was at for a little bit.
Well, what
Where
happened
your
is
seat was at?
No,
the hand.
did I go out before break?
No,
Yeah.
you didn't. No. But
No,
what?
that's why I said after break, something else happened. So that's what I was saying. But go
Well,
ahead.
he got just on a very lucky streak of cards, and he
Yeah.
had a pair of jacks on one hand. It happened to be against Andy, who had ace queen, and flop comes queen something or other. Or no, I'm sorry, it was like queen 10-9, and he had a pair of jacks in his hand, so he was beat on the flop. And then the ace comes on the turn, so Andy's got two pair. She's got a legit, or well, no, maybe it was an ace on the flop, and then the queen come later. But basically, when the queen came, that gave Andy the two pair. It gave Gino the straight, so he had the straight with a jack. So he had four.
Okay.
He had a
Yeah.
4-card straight on the board, and he
And then
just
Andy
lucked
shoved.
out. He got the best river he could have because it gave Andy the two pair, and it gave him the straight. And then she
And,
was all
and
in.
so mind you, we were at Jack's on Wednesday, right before, and people were like shaming me. How dare you like fold an ace and blah blah blah, whatever, or
you're
go all in on the two pair queen ace high. Like I would have gone all in, and again, like people are like, I'm like, bitches, like stop fucking worrying about how I bet. Let me
Yes.
play my own game, even if I suck. Right? Like, and
It was-
if I ask for your opinion, that's different. And so I was like, okay, well now I feel like I need to play it out, and I got fucked on the river.
And it was Phil too. I don't know whoever knows Phil. I think Chris knows Phil because he came to our party. Marty might know Phil too. He came to our party when the cops got called on us a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Phil was criticizing her, And then so she did the same thing Thursday. She hit the 2 pair and she bet the right way. She was winning the hand all the way to the river, and then the
Yeah,
worst
I probably
friggin'
would have gone
card-
all in or bet big, and then it was in my head like, oh, why don't you get more money out of people? And then it ate me alive.
Yeah, she had enough chips to cover Gino. Just to let you know how few chips Gino had, she
Yeah.
covered Gino. She was not eliminated after that loss. And now, unfortunately, it was a couple heads later to me, but Gino did, in fact, have a
All
low
in.
stack at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that win, it was like nobody could fucking stop him. He won. He literally won every single showdown. He had like
He was
5.
riding the Andyland party wagon.
He sure was. He was riding and partying all night.
So I wanted to get everybody's opinion. So I just got back from vacation. That's why I wasn't on the last 2 weeks for those listeners who even give a rat's ass. Yeah. So anyway, so I went on a cruise. They had a cool section there where they had poker for 2 days at the sea. I played the first one. I made it decently. I mean, they had like 7 tables, full stack tables, and then they played it all the way down. But it's all fast paced. You literally have to play at so quick. I couldn't believe how fast they were running these. It had to be less than 10 seconds per call kind of thing.
Wow.
And so it was just kind of weird. I want to run a hand by people because I
So
lost.
Marty, I have a question about that before you do that. So when you're saying 10 seconds per call, like were they saying like if you don't call, you are folding, or
Yes.
like what do you mean? Okay.
Yeah. The clock was actually set at 30 seconds per, but it felt so much faster if you've never been put in that environment. So
Yeah, no, I haven't.
yeah.
That's why I was trying to get clarification. So thank you.
yes, so everything was kind of in a blur. But anyway, this one particular hand came around. It was all 7 players were in at the beginning, then 3 of them folded. So it's 4 players total. Okay. On the what happens is 7 jack of clubs or 7 spade, jack of clubs, 3 flips and riffs, right? So one guy's got a king 7, one guy's got a 7-3, one guy's got king, and one guy's got jack 3. Okay. So I'm sitting there, nobody really
Jack 7-3.
huh?
Did you say the flop come Jack 7-3?
7 jack 3, yep.
So Jacks and 3s are ahead right now.
Exactly. And so I'm sitting there thinking in my mind, by the way, I'm jack 3. So
You're Jack
I've-
3. Wow.
I'm
You
jack
have a
3.
full
So
house?
huh?
No, it's
So you
not.
have a full.
No,
Yeah, not yet, but I've got 2 pair off the flop. Yeah, high pair. So then rolls over a 4, which doesn't really help anybody out. It's just kind of a shit card and it's a club. And then so nobody really bets into it though. So I check.
There's 2 clubs. If there's
2 clubs
on the flop, now there's 2 clubs on the turn.
Yep, and the guy with king 7 had a king club. So anyway, so I check and it goes to king 7. He bets in. I think it was $100 or whatever, and that's kind of high. So another guy, the 7-3, bets in. King bets in, and so I call. So it was kind of slow play. It wasn't a big pot. It was kind of slow play. Then rolls over a king on the river.
Oh wow!
Right. So now king 7 thinks he has high pair. Right. Obviously, I saw the cards and I remember it because I couldn't forget it. So
Yeah.
7-3's got 2 pair. He's been running it, and it was not a very high bet. So he's thinking he's got 2 pair and it works. The king's pop trips, and then me, I still think I'm holding on to jack 3. I mean jack 3 high, and I'm good. And he bets a shit ton, and so I kind of make the decision. It took me a second. Didn't have a lot of time, so I called. The other guy called, and in the king's trips took us all in. So all 4 of us went all in.
Yeah, I figured as much. See, the
Yeah.
problem with that kind of hand is that there's nothing that's going to get the guy with kings out. Even unless if it was like a 4 to the flush on the board or a 4 to the straight, which it didn't
Yep.
sound like it was. It just
No.
sounds like it was everywhere.
He was hanging on for dear life until that river card came.
So you
Like-
could have gone all in on the flop. He was going to call you, and he was going to win regardless, which sucks.
So then I have a question as a newbie in this situation, Marty, and anybody else. So is it standard that there's like a pitch clock count or pitch count clock in poker in other, like in casinos or whatever?
So there's
that. Please tell me somebody else heard that.
yeah,
I get it backwards, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
No, you say pitch count cock.
Yeah, pitch count cockers right here too.
I said clock. I said
Yeah,
clock.
Hey, now it's
Andy, and theoretically, it still fucks you either way.
yeah. Now it's a party, guys. Now it's a party.
Oh, good.
So-
All right. So no, there's just certain
Sorry
tournaments
to be an Andy Rand party, but no. But seriously,
Yeah, so there is etiquette, and some places they have like a 5-minute clock, and that's if somebody calls it, but the etiquette behind it, right? So I don't know. I mean, Lee, in tournament and casinos, what is it?
There's no clock. You got to call it, but there are tournaments that are timed, and you were in one of those tournaments that have the minimum clock, which is 30 seconds.
Which is crazy to me, like on a cruise ship, that it would be so strict unless you were like, I don't know, on a specific like gambling cruise, or I don't even know if it's a thing.
Well, so the poker players took over 4 other tables that weren't poker tables.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it had something to do with that.
It may have been just your table.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty. Oh, that 5-minute cock.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute cock flap.
I mean, theoretically, cocks literally lasted 5 minutes.
I'm so sorry, Camilla.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're under 30 and that's happening.
Hey. But the regeneration is pretty bad. The regeneration.
I know. Okay, we have not engaged with Jesse except for the very intro, so maybe we should move on from our.
Well, I don't know if it's a good segue to talk about Chris's 5-minute cock.
Not yet. But Dad, Daddy, how was your night Thursday night at the table you were at?
Sucked.
Wait, one word. But Jesse, you chose that table. Remember when you were shunning people away from your tables?
Well, yeah, I did, but then Chris ended up over there, which sucked. But
he's a fun sucker.
What do you mean? I bring the fun to the table.
Oh,
But Jesse, yeah, you still ended up what, 7?
8.
not bad.
I won 2 hands all night long at the end to give me a little bit of shit.
Well, sometimes you need 2 hands.
I would say a 2-handed party is the only thing I needed at the end of the night.
It helped that.
Jesus Christ. The film is out.
Front and back.
Sorry. The film is out.
Oh, yeah, Marty, we missed you.
Jesse, who were you at the table with?
Chris, Josue, Peyton,
Ryan.
Damn.
Ryan was the server.
B.
You know what's crazy is that if you ask somebody who they sat with, almost every table is going to be a fucking shark-filled table now. It's just everybody's that deal.
Yeah.
I feel like people are excited when they get to be at my table because I'm the worst player.
Well, no, you're the fun one. You bring the fun. You're the partier.
Yeah, so they can just
Bring the
spend
party.
I love how he said you're not any good. And he's like, oh no, but you're the fun one. You didn't say, hey, you're good and you're the fun one. He just said no, but you're the fun one.
Hey, Lee. Oh, wait, Marty. Lee is the one who's taking Andy out every single time. So
I know, and it almost seems targeted.
Oh,
Yeah.
never. I never.
Absolutely.
do you like focus on like Andy Lee every time you guys are at the table? Just like, I want to get this.
No, of course not. I really think I try to help her.
I'm gonna give her this 5-minute cock. And
I was excited. I was excited to be at her table because we hadn't played together yet. These last 2 seasons. So
Right.
Marty, how was she playing? How was she playing in your eyes?
good. Yeah. So like, I mean, Lee had it right earlier. Was the 2 she played both of those? She bet them right. I mean, she just lost it on the river both times. By the way,
Yeah.
it wasn't. Yeah, she lost on the river both times. So I mean, like I said, it's hard when I was getting crap cards all night, and I was validating them with Michael to make sure. I was like, I'm gonna have to start taking pictures of these shit show cards. And the only times that I even got, you know what the best playable hand I got the first before the break was? A pair of 4s. And so, and I was the big one.
I forgot my notebook last week, which is the only way I remember any of my hands.
So, but yeah, but on the other hand, she did. So Jesse, though, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, but Jesse, you and I have I think now this is the 4th season I've played, or 4th, whatever you want to call it. How many times have you and I actually played at a table? Once, twice?
Yeah, we at the beginning when you came, we played, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks in a row.
She came at the beginning, all right.
You weren't all over the place.
There was a big master table or main table that we sat at a couple weeks ago that Jesse dominated on. And I remember Marcia was next to Andy. Max was at that table. So I do remember a few times that we all played
But
together.
it's very, very rare. Whereas like let's just say since Marty joined the same time I did, and then Chris, obviously, and Lee, you guys are hosting it, and Jesse, I'm assuming you're a founding father as well. And I mean, founding father isn't like, Benjamin Button or, Benjamin Franklin, whatever you want to choose.
Benjamin Button.
Jesus. Wow.
But no, so Marty, you and I have been playing for what? The last four
seasons, chapters, whatever.
episodes, whatever. Right? How many times have you played with Jesse?
I play with Jesse quite often, not in a bad way or an appropriate way. So we'll make that clear very quick.
But yeah, so it's crazy because again, all of our tables are completely randomized. And so, yeah, I really haven't been at a table with Jesse frequently at all.
Yeah.
That's strange how that works out. But
the way, Andy, just this Thursday, just for you, I'm gonna have you pick your own seat. All right, you're gonna choose your own table, your own seat.
That's not fair to anybody else.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun to see though.
Yeah,
actually, that might not be a bad idea as far as let's say if you got the bottom
whoever's
three.
the first out gets to pick.
What we can do is
that'll be Stephanie. Then it'll be Stephanie.
Well, we can do.
No, but she didn't play. So yeah, she's first out, but she didn't play.
Well, no,
guys,
come on, guys, listen.
Real quick.
If we got 3 tables on a regular, right? Why don't we? Yeah, something like that. So whoever's in the bottom 3 in the standings will have the first pick, and then we draw after everybody else.
No. I want to do last draw. I want to
have last pick. So by the way, why don't Chris just make it a bounty winning? That's one of the things. Instead of you picking a bounty, you pick your own, or instead of seat swap, make it choose your own seat. Like
Table. That's
yeah.
Well, that makes it difficult though, because if a table's full, then it technically is a seat swap.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, that's why I did seat swap.
He likes to swap. He likes swapping.
I guess the same thing. Yeah, sweep swap.
That's the only way to do it though, because I don't want to pick my table until I know who's at the table.
Yeah, that's because it takes away the benefit of it. Like,
yeah, I can't give you that, but I let you choose your table at the beginning before anyone sits. You can choose your table.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
And that'd be fun and decent.
How about wait? Can we compromise on this one instead of choosing it at the beginning? So if every table has 8 players, give or
no, 7, 7,
6. If once the table has 3, 3, and 3, then I can pick the table I want to play at with those 3. So it's they're half full. Not just me, but the last 3.
Or just withhold the cards, Chris. If you got 20 players and 20 cards, put out 17 cards and make it 6-6-5.
Or we might, since we're making up rules, whoever gets a 7-2 and wins with it gets hit in the face of the dodgeball. We could do that. Let's go that route. Jesus Christ!
I just want this to be a one-up. I just want to see how the night will go for Andi if she chooses her own spot. I'm just trying to make it a legit thing. I just want you to be a one-time thing on a Thursday.
Hey, vote it. Do a poll. Do a poll. Yeah, do a poll. Say, hey, does anybody have a problem with us letting Andi pick where she wants to sit for the night? See,
or technically Stephanie because she was last, but yeah, either way.
Just for one
let's sit on it.
Bottom 3, you let the bottom 3 do it. So Stephanie's 2 and in.
No, I just want Andi to do it. That's it. Just for one reason.
This league is rigged.
But that means I want to pick it after everyone's picked their cards.
No, you can't. You have to take it.
Yeah, you
lie, Chris.
You want your cake and eat it too?
Yeah.
but again, if I pick my table, I don't know who I'm playing with, which is not. It's the same as me randomly drawing the card.
Well, we have to keep it there. We have to keep it somewhat fair.
That's why we're voting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. We'll put a middle on it.
Fair because everyone's better than me. So.
No, you're kidding, Andi.
That's not how that works. We weren't talking about that.
Lee targets you.
Fuck you, Chris. I do not.
Okay.
Hey, somebody picked you to win last week, I remember. Chris did.
Yeah, not me. Yeah. Yes, he did. You're welcome, Chris. Okay, so let's get back to the party, and I think we are time for the probing version. So, Chris, is your doppelganger ready to probe your dad?
No, he doesn't have it.
I don't have it.
Okay, so Chris is gonna probe his dad.
He's probing his own dad.
Okay.
Jesse, are you ready for this? Sure. All right, here we go.
Welcome to Chris Probes the Guest, featuring Daddy, aka Jesse Woodmansey.
Woody.
Yeah, Woody. Daddy, though. Daddy.
Woody Daddy.
All right, guys.
Daddy Woody.
Daddy,
Today's,
Party. Daddy Woody Party.
Yeah. Today's I'm doing the probing. Chris Woodmansey. My basement man is off today.
His name is Requise.
He's grounded.
His name is Requise.
He's in the basement locked up. So
It's Requise.
Requise. Yeah.
No, Requise. Requise.
Requise. Yeah.
Yeah, not queefing. We don't queef.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Only one of us creeps here.
I wouldn't put my percentages against Chris.
So, Dad, welcome to the probing center, where we're gonna get nice and deep in you, and we're gonna get to know you a lot better.
All
All
right.
right. So, Dad, you've been a part of the poker league since the beginning.
Of time.
When dinosaurs.
Wait,
Wait, did you voice over since the beginning of time, like Disney movie?
Some Earl Jones. Yeah, gotcha. All right.
I didn't say the full name, so we're good.
But Dad, since the beginning of Chapter 1, the first season of the Poker League, how's your experience been all the way to Chapter 9?
It's been great. I mean, we started off a little slow, but we had a great group of guys. Back when we started with Lee, you, me, Chris Saunders, the people that we had coming in, and it's grown so much. Now, I do like some of the big parties you used to have back when we first started. We filled the garage up with 30 people. But that was a little tight moving around.
So Jesse, what I'm hearing is you like to party.
I do like to party.
Let's go. Garage party.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I missed the garage.
Yeah. We had some good time back in the day. We haven't had any of those big full house parties in a while.
Yeah. We need to get Abel playing with us again.
Yeah, Abel, good. Yeah, I mean, Abel being there, Gino, Sue.
Yep.
Back in the day when we only had 8-10 people showing up at a time at first, except for the tournaments, 30 people showing up for those.
That was fun. 4 tables.
So I'm going to interject on your probing here. So with the smaller group, was it more of a diverse winning group, or was there still like a dominant, consistent winner?
No, it would go back and forth. Lee would win. I'd win a night. Chris would win a night. It rotated back in the day.
Yeah, we like to rotate. We like to swap.
I would say it's like adult
Orgy.
in a bottle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome. Dad. I'm happy to hear that. I'm so happy you're still part of this chapter, this season. I mean, this community that we're starting here, and you get to meet new people. So,
Yes, I do.
I got a quick question for you, Jesse. How many of these chapters have you won?
And the whole tournament one time.
It was a good one, though. It was one of the best ones ever.
I tell you what, I got a good question for you too, Jesse. Out of all the newcomers, who's your favorite to join? It rhymes with party. His name rhymes with party.
Party?
Let's see.
Party.
No, Ryan does not rhyme with party.
Ryan with an R.
Ryan Hardy.
Just kidding, Jesse. You don't have to answer that. We all know who it is.
Showed up or what me? Cruises all the time. Trip.
Oh my god! You take 1 week off, and all of a sudden, fucking
Wow.
crow
It's probably
feet for
me
dinner.
with my big old titties out.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Talk about a party.
Man, the party has started.
My God.
You're
Party my
welcome,
pants.
Jesse.
Jesse, I can't compete with that, bro.
So, Dad, what made you want to? I know you played poker when I was a young kid and taught me a little something here and there about poker. But what made you want to start playing poker again? Like, what made you want to just keep on doing it now?
Because it wasn't Chris's stupid parties.
It's a fun night out. I'm a little older and I don't go out and do stuff like you young kids do all the time. So it's a great recreation for me. Get socialize with everybody, take a load off, clear your head for 3-4 hours. And it's a great time.
And Jesse, one quick question I want to interject. I'll play Andy. So you've got a whole history of poker, probably dating back to maybe I'd say the 70s. Give us one of your best poker stories that you've ever had.
No matter what the time frame is, it could be last week.
That could be. Yeah.
Mm. Well, one of the best ones I had was way back when we first started playing at Chris's house. And everybody knows Josh.
Oh, yes. Josh and Kat. Yes.
Nope, not everybody, but
Okay, well,
You would love them.
yeah. Well, he was sitting over to my left, and it was like one of the opening hands of the night. And we're going at it, we're betting hard, and I'll skip all the little stuff going up to the river, but a 9 of diamonds flops on the river, and Josh just goes in I'm all in, I'm going at it. He throws everything he's got into the pot. He goes around to me, and I just called him, and he goes, I got the full house, I got you down. And I turn over the straight flush.
Oh,
beautiful. Nice. I love it.
Beautiful.
Killed him and helped me so much. I already had the flush, but
Yeah.
then I would just seal the deal.
Oh, I love it. I think I remember that too. I remember him getting mad. He's like, well, I was counting the cards and that card wasn't supposed to be in the deck yet. And I remember him, he didn't get upset. Josh is a good guy, but yeah, I think I do remember that hand. That was awesome.
Drawing the straight flush on somebody, I mean, it was just nice.
Oh, yes. I agree.
It wouldn't surprise me, just so you know. Yep. With the growth of the league, right, and what y'all are trying to create, and what Chris has created, or whatever, do you kind of see this thing turning into anything bigger? Do you want us to maintain it at this level, or are you just happy with kind of a closer, smaller group as kind of you said before? So
I hope that it grows, the league grows, so get the podcast out better and get more people involved. And yeah, I think it would be really nice if it grew and to a bigger setup where maybe we had to get a venue or something where we got 5 or 6 tables going at a time or something to get some big tournaments going.
see, that's kind of what I visioned. So
Big baller.
okay.
Well,
At that point, then I'm just here for pure entertainment and not wasting my money because let's be honest, I'm the worst player at the game.
Let's be honest. You're saying that.
Jesus Christ. Where's Mike at? Where's Mike at?
I mean, this is not like the softball team now.
Yeah, Andy, you're really good.
Oh, you don't want to talk about that right now.
Sorry, I went out first 2 weeks in a row. And that's fine. Listen, I am there to have fun and to learn. I just get mad at myself for the way that I play. I'm not mad at anybody else.
Except me. Everybody got mad at me.
But that happens, Andy. That happens.
Yes.
Trust me, that happens.
Everybody, I'm 60 years old, playing cards for a long time with my buddies and this and the other and games like this. It takes time. And yeah, you're there for fun. And I've donated. Oh my God, I've donated for a lot of years as I learned.
Jesse, how many times have you won though? Like I've won $0.
I've placed probably 4 or 5 times in this season so far.
But he's also half her age. You're half his aging.
He's half your age.
Sorry.
I've won in this league. I've won in other leagues. I've won in bar poker leagues quite a few times.
No, but I'm saying in general, period, since I've been playing poker, I have won $0.
Yeah, but I mean, you can almost literally count on one hand, maybe 2 hands or 3, how many times you've played though. So, I mean,
no, it's like,
it's been less than a year.
It's rivaling how many people I've had in my vagina.
Shit.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Cheese and rice.
Oh my God.
What a party.
Andy,
Vagina party.
Yeah.
Andy, I compare it to this. I play golf a lot, quite a bit. I spent a lot of money playing golf. I want to make a hole-in-one. That's my goal. Is I want to make a hole-in-one for the first time in my entire life. I haven't done it yet. I've been playing golf for freaking 10 or 11 years, give or take. Like actually,
the likelihood of that happening versus just winning one game of basic poker is a lot different.
Well, no, what I'm saying is the money that goes into it, but I still find it so exciting and fun to play and challenging, and I learn something new every single time I play. So when that time does come, it's gonna mean a lot more because of the time and effort I put into it. That's all I was saying.
Exactly.
To me, it's gonna be a little bit more gratifying. I would hate to be that guy that goes out there in the first round and make a hole-in-one, because then there's nothing to really strive for, I guess. Except you're not going to the pros, so.
I've actually had a hole-in-one before in a par 3.
See, and then you got assholes like that tell you that.
And I've got 300 in bowling. I know. Never mind.
I was
All right.
waiting for you to say I had a hole in one, and I was waiting for the mic drop. That's what she said, and then he said on a par 3, and I was like, okay.
I fucked it.
So-
Of course.
So
Okay.
back to the probing. So
Yes.
that. So now you know about the league. You're going into the final table this Saturday. What's your expectation?
Oh, fuck. It's this Saturday?
This Saturday.
Oh, fuck. What time is it this Saturday, by the way?
7:00.
Wow.
I'm not gonna be able to be the dealer, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry.
But good, we want real people to shuffle.
Oh, damn.
Dun, dun,
You mean
dun.
the score?
That dick, you don't want a chance to win.
I was gonna call you Jesse the rest of the time, but now I'm calling you Daddy.
Like it's just like you won at Heath's house on Saturday.
Oh, that's
Friday. You won Heath's poker league. All right.
Yeah.
So you were winning there. Now are you gonna win this Saturday? That your mindset?
I'm hoping to. It would be so nice. But I haven't won at your house in a while. First place, I placed, but I've won. And
You've won one against me.
yeah, I'm saying I haven't won in a while.
Oh, in a while.
Hey, Jesse, hold on real quick. I'm going to a recap where just 2 minutes ago you told Andy. Only recap. You really? Hey Jesse, when was the last time you won? Well, it's been a while. You fucking won 18 hours ago and you forgot about it already?
Yeah, he won Friday night. He won the whole league.
Jesus Christ, that's a pretty big win.
Dad, how much money did you win? How much money did you win that night?
500.
Okay.
See,
But
this guy.
And how much money did you put in?
100.
Okay.
Well, no, I put in probably 200. But
Okay.
yeah, there was a little bit of a mix-up, but we won't go into more detail than that.
Okay, all right.
But I'm saying, Dad, you're on a hot streak. I mean, I hope it continues through Thursday or dies out Thursday. I really don't care.
well, you're going to be changing up in your house because the last Thursday night I couldn't get a hand to save my life. Yeah.
Welcome to the club, sir. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. I mean, every time I got 2 3s.
Good thing you have 2 of your own.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I do have one last question before we're done. Sorry. All right, Crystal, you get the last question, but I got to ask, and I'm sure everybody, even our listeners, are going to want to know about this. What was it like training Chris in poker?
What do you mean? What it was like? It was amazing.
Well, back when he was a kid and we played at the table and stuff like that, getting him to know the colors, was a hard part. Sure.
Okay, he's so funny.
Even the 2 colors separated.
Oh, I love it. So, what would you say? How long did it take for Chris to get familiar with the game?
Acclimated? It was easy.
Well, I'd imagine it was hard to draw those shapes with your feet, Chris.
What? I started winning at poker when I was 5 years old. What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, you're definitely full of shit. So we knew you were bluffing. I know that.
Yeah.
Daddy, tell them the truth, Daddy.
Yeah, he did pretty good. When we played at the house with up at the table,
So you let him win?
he kind of falls into it pretty good.
Oh, that's great.
I'm a natural born liar. All right? What are you talking about?
Oh, you mean a man?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He beat on Saturday by telling his mother that I won $1,000, and she's standing beside me beating on me, saying, "Rip my other hand."
Oh, no. Damn.
Hey, at least she's beating you.
Yeah, I mean, she was beating on me. We're gonna have a
Beat off. He said beating.
yeah.
Let's beat her.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so.
Put her hand out there. Where's my money at? When I told her I won, and she just put her hand out. Where's my money?
Like, I won with you. That's the only money I need.
Wow. That's pretty good. I'll have to use that. All right, Chris, I'll give you the last question.
All right. So,
Daddy.
so Daddy, I'm so happy you're part of this league and like help carry on for 20 more chapters. All right. But now I want you to give me the top 5 biggest competitors that you have faced in the 9 chapters you have been a part of.
The 9 leagues.
We call it chapters now.
Top 5 would be Lee,
Oh, that's a bullshit answer.
Lee is a good player.
He looking good sucking dick.
Oh my god, damn.
How would you know unless you know?
Exactly.
Chris.
You only know you know.
I've battled with you head to head on a few different times.
He's beat me. I remember his Pocket Kings beat me.
Yeah, I remember. I love those Kings. Gino, I worry about. He's hot and cold, but you got to worry about him.
Yeah.
He-
Right? Like kill me inside.
In which way? So okay, you got me, Lee, Gino. Who else?
Lee G.
Somebody who's really pissed me off a few times. You know, he's a good player. And he,
Not Andy. So,
I hate to give him any credit at all, but pissed me off. Yeah, is King Marty because he's
okay, Eddie, now yours is just sucking dick. Wait, that's a lie.
You know, I enjoy being at the table with you too, Jesse. It's a lot of fun because we go back and forth. But I tell you what, though, every time we're in a hand, I know it's going to be a battle every single time. So I'm not gonna lean. There's not gonna be any lenient moments. I'm not gonna give up like anything to you because I'm gonna play you just as hard. So it's fun.
Yeah, just as hard, Dad. He gonna keep just as hard for you.
This guy, you should have put this guy in a straitjacket and sent him upstate.
No shit.
Last one, Daddy.
yeah, I say, hey, don't bet this there. But let me tell you, I understand the betting and stuff like that. And I don't get mad at you if you raise a big bet or something like that, because I'd be doing the same damn thing right behind you, if I have the same cards. So don't take what I've said at the table or anything, that's just playing poker. But the last one I would have to say, gosh.
Robert, Jesse.
Well, Robert, I only played, had real big head to head with him when
I played Jesse, Robert, Marcia.
is Sue back in the day before
Yeah.
stuff like that. She was something to battle with. I mean, she was a hard player back.
She's a good player. Yeah, she's a good player.
She's a good
Yeah.
player.
Yeah, she goes hard.
Yeah.
In the paint.
Yeah, only for pink.
Yeah.
Paint two.
no.
Two in the paint, one in the state.
Yeah.
No, well, maybe, but
What about like a Tanya?
well, that was his top 5.
Oh yeah, okay. He picked her. Sue. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No, Lee, Chris, Gino, Marty, and Sue. So now it's time for shitting the bed.
Oh, all right. Well, so once we get done with Andy's podcast commercials, we're gonna move into the porcelain corner. So this segment of the show is usually where I get shit talk. I get the shit talking status. I start some shit every once in a while. I like people to get uncomfortable, like Chris says. So that's what my part of this segment of the show is called, the porcelain corner. Let's get to it. So today's weekly picks. After a unsuccessful picking of week one that I didn't get a partake in because Andy was so ruthless about it. So, Jesse, you got one winner and you got one loser for the second week in duos. Who you picking?
Not the tournament, right? Just the tournament, not the final.
Just
Not the final table.
It cannot be your
Just
week.
week
It cannot
two.
be yourself.
Okay.
You can't beat yourself.
I would
Wait,
think Will be the one of the losers.
Okay, so
Okay.
you got Ryan as the winner and then you got Will as the loser. Okay, gotcha. Chris.
Hello?
Yes.
Marty Jr.
Hey!
You're not supposed to be in bed.
Oh shit! Sorry.
He was out partying.
I was party with a White Claw and the Patron and what else?
Your picks, fool.
Alright, Daddy. Sorry. My winner is gonna be God rest my soul. I'm gonna have to wash my mouth because of this. I think the winner of this Thursday is gonna be Ryan.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's 2 in a row. Wow.
Okay, and loser, McLoserson.
Wait, who voted for Ryan?
Your dad did.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
Your grandpa did.
Yeah.
All right, and your loser?
So, my loser of the night is gonna be
Mana.
Will.
Will. Oh my!
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
poor Will.
Same
He's
got
vote.
place.
Y'all picked the same everything.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
All right, Andy.
Wait,
Okay.
who picked Will?
Your dad.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Granddad.
All right. So my winner is going to be Party Marty.
Oh, snap.
Party Marty.
Someone vote Marty to win? That's a lie.
Party Marty. And my loser is going to be Gino.
Oh. Yeah, he's definitely home.
Wow.
Okay.
so I
So
guess
Party Marty.
Lee, you're up.
that makes
My bad.
you
My bad.
next. No, you're good. I hate to pick my own reference to lose first, but I got to pick Q only because he hasn't played with us. He's not familiar with us. My winner is going to be our very own guest, Mr. Jesse Woody. He's going to win the night. So he's my pick for the night.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
And then
on the first
Party Marty, what kind of party are you throwing us for this week?
Yeah, so I'm unfortunately I'm gonna pick Brian to lose because of the whole, and he'll understand too. We still got beef after this.
Brian
I
versus
think
B,
not.
right?
Brian with a
what?
B, the newcomer, because he's still learning how we all play.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
He's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty
Yep.
good.
And then and then the winner for this week is not a surprise, but I think Michael's gonna come back. I think Michael's gonna come back after a couple weeks of so Michael Benton.
You can always reach out to Christy and make sure he gets laid before he comes out, and then he'll do well.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Holy crap.
So
They can have a pussy party.
It did not work in
Jesus.
softball last night.
For fuck's sake, it did not help in softball last night. Last time softball was
What
tough.
happened, Marty?
Oh, you want the reality? You want me to fade it with?
Let's go through it.
We had too many errors and no bats last night. Out of the first however many seasons we've been playing, first of all, we've never started a season at 0-3. I don't remember last time we lost 2 games in a row, to be honest with you. And so it's been that many years, and we
lost
always
3 games in a row.
yeah we
What's the
always
new thing that happened this year? What new players?
yeah. So there were a couple of things like the weather's a little bit off. I think people started drinking Gatorade. Oh, and then Chris and Camilla joined.
Oh yeah.
And then no, that's what Lee. Hey, that's what Lee was trying to get us to do. I'm not gonna do it. Look, we didn't have enough bats last night to win. That's all it is. A couple of errors were made, but I'm gonna tell you this. This is my opinion, and Andy knows this for a fact. We do too many moves before game to people that don't play positions in every single game. So somebody's going to third who's normally playing short or second or outfield, and there's too much of that going on. So if we just sub within what we have, we'll be good. I guarantee it. So
I like that.
So this is Andy's softball minute. She's got a new segment.
Andy's got the whole show. What do you mean? Go ahead, Andy. Just kidding. We love you.
What do you mean? This show has nothing to do with me.
I know, but you make it about you.
Okay, so that's why I opted to be out this week, and then
Don't take it to the heart. We're just kidding.
what heart? I don't have a heart.
See,
Come on, Andy.
you make one that she gets all mad and
I don't have a
upset.
heart.
What would we do
Golly.
without you?
Yeah. Nobody be bent over and ass raped with no lube.
Hey,
Wow.
you know what? I don't even think I said that this week.
Oh, you did.
Maybe twice.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
And I'm just cuddling the puppy.
Oh, wow. Those puppies.
Party time.
Thank you, Jesse, for coming and joining.
Jesse, thank you
Wow,
for joining the party.
Are you talking about that? He came? Wow.
Yeah, he came to the party.
Wouldn't you like to know?
They partied hard.
You would
And
know.
that's how you began to be. So
Oh, see, there you go. Jesse,
Yep.
one more mystery. You could tell us how you read Chris's mother and lead them.
You told me, Dad, you bought me from a store.
Find out he's a Cabin Patch League.
what are you, an asshole? Like,
What do you mean, Jesse? You know his ass was hatched.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Did we find him when he's a Cabin Patch League? He's
hey,
When I was a kid.
So that's how he got his name.
What name?
come on.
Yeah. Oh, that's a deflection. How did Chris's name come up?
Well, he thought of Jesus, and he's the son of Christ. So, boom, Christopher.
Well, I really feel bad about his name.
Uh-oh.
Thought of Christopher. We all wanted Christopher, the big name. Then his mother, I don't know where it came from, Sebastian.
Oh, that's it. I'm renaming Chris right here officially.
What do you mean? That's my middle name.
Sebastian.
That's my middle
I
name.
can actually, I think, maybe potentially one up that one.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I was supposed to be Anastasia, but my dad couldn't spell it.
Oh
But my
snap!
But my dad couldn't spell it.
Okay, hold on. I might one up you on that one. You ready for this one?
Oh God.
Okay, I was supposed to be swallowed. And,
No, you won't.
and on that note, we out, guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
because that's what you do every day, all day.
Wow.
Oh, bum, bum, bum.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, Jesse, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you. Hopefully, they'll re-listen to this and say that you were the best guest we ever had.
I am awesome. I am. Well,
Yes, you are. Very much
You're
so.
amazing.
You
Agreed.
are. You're a partier.
stop the party, all the parties.
Yes.
Yeah, Marty.
All right, guys, I'm back. So what I'm gonna do is thank everybody out there listening to our podcast. We know it's a lot of fun on our end, so we hope it's as much fun on your end. So thank you for joining us for the All In Alliance AIA podcast.
If you do not come back, you'll be like Andy, being the first one out.
I like that.
Go eat a giant fucking dick tonight.
Jesus Christ! For fuck's sake, Andy.
These are her two things. Those are her two things. Get over raped with no lube and eat
Bring him
more dick.
Oh, I have so many other sayings. You guys just don't introduce them.
All right. Well, we got two for right now. We're gonna try to keep it down. Wait, are you saying with the push further into to see more?
Oh my God.
Yes, please.
All right,
bye,
y'all.
bitches.
All right, y'all. We got to end it. So y'all have a good night.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Love you, Daddy.
Love you. Bye.